Punters, welcome back. I hope you're having a lovely day. I hope you're well. Also, I'm having a great day because I'm here in my hometown of Squamish, BC, and it's time to go and ride some slabs. Squamish is incredibly famous for its slab trails, and it's one of my favorite things to ride. We're gonna head down end trails first, and then into probably one of my favorite trails in Squamish called Bony Elbows, and see how the new Trans X Advanced Pro 29 is gonna handle the slabs, and then see if we're gonna do a double black at the end. I don't know, it's pretty wet, Joel. So the first thing I want to see is just around the corner at the start of end trails, a little bit of drama. Drama on the trails, Joel. Someone has apparently dumbed down this section of trail. Oh, Joel's shaking his head, he's outraged. Just like every commenter on the Facebook group of Squamish. I want to see what it's actually like. And I also want to hear your thoughts about dumbing down trails. Is it good? Is it bad? Does it have its place? Does it not? Leave a comment below and we'll get a bit of a discussion going, but keep it clean. All right, let's drop in, Joel. Let's man bike. Okay, the scene of the crime. I think someone maybe has put more rocks down here. I can't tell the difference. I guess that would make this bit easier. If I can ride it, I'm gonna say this is a lot easier than it has been. So I call this like a $200 section of trail. Right. Because you can hit your derailleur and then it's gonna cost you $200. The real issue here is that apparently the person that did it was not the trail builder nor the trail crew. This is just rumors, speculation, and I don't agree with that. Someone has just come in, decided that this needs to be changed and done it without input from the community or the trail builders or whatever. We'll see what comes of this. I'll give it a go. It's still freaking janky. Oh, you can go. But it was still tricky. I only just made it round that easy line. I should have probably taken the other one, but I'm gonna ride it more now. Are you gonna ride it more, Joel?
Yeah.
I get that trails should be how they are. I do think that decision is up to the Trail Association and the trail builder. Let's go to some slabs. Before anyone comments about brakes, it's wet. Your brakes make that noise when it's wet. Things are getting rowdy now. This is what I call the real start of end trails. It's got this off-camber slab at the beginning. This is a lot gnarlier when you actually stop and look at it. Come down this big slab and then the ping-ponging starts. We've got some fantastic rock armoring. And when I say rock armoring, I mean like this stuff stops the trail just wearing away into the nether. There are two line choices down here. That way, which I'll probably never do in my lifetime. Or, as you come down this bit, we're gonna get on the inside, right here, into this funnel, and then just kind of pop way down there. I've done this so many times, but every time I'm like, ooh. I mean, that's not rowdy. This is my ultimate start of the season marker. What we've got here, some roots with some rock armoring underneath into a beautiful granite slab. And then it just goes straight down. At the end, on this steep roll, is kind of 2 steps. It's really not that big a deal as long as your momentum is rolling through, but it's very intimidating. Where I normally get them stuck is up there on the rooty bit. If I can get over that, we're gonna have a good season. Oh, I just missed it. Oh! It's not the trail, it's you. Oh, why are you stopping there, dickhead? Oh! If I'd ridden that faster, I would have gone more smooth at the bottom, but I didn't. I just dived straight down to the bottom. Let's talk for a second about how the setup of my Trans X Advanced Pro suspension is going. So before I had 170 PSI in the rear shock, that has now gone up to 180 PSI, and I've taken off a bit of the rebound just because I felt I wasn't getting quite the support I needed in the back, and it's feeling better. But that's gonna keep changing. The more comfortable I get on the bike, the more trails like these that I ride, it's constantly adjusting. There is a point where kind of the one setup will rule them all, but at the beginning when you get a new bike, you really need to be adapting constantly because you're adapting constantly to the types of trails you're riding, how fast you're going, and you need to be very conscious of that. Now, the forks, as you will have just seen on that last compression, I'm using quite a lot of the travel. It feels great when I'm riding the kind of stuff that we did in Roberts Creek a couple weeks ago. When you get to these Squamish compressions, I need a little bit more at the end, and I haven't even taken these off. I'm pretty sure 150mm forks come with 2 tokens as standard. I'm not sure I'm feeling that. So I'm gonna open it up and check it over and see what we've got in there, possibly add an extra token because we're up to 67 PSI, just a little bit more. And after that compression, I've clicked on one more high-speed compression, which should help with those kind of big impacts, for now at least. This is the infamous whaleback here on Entrails, and it's pretty rowdy. People have even made whole videos about how to ride this. My buddy Bobo had an epic crash that I really didn't enjoy being a part of, and it was horrific. And this is the scary bit. So how you ride this is you go right on the top, right on that edge, come down here, down the ridge, kind of let off the brakes about here, punch down, and then you go up over this little ridge and down that way. But I come down here and I actually choose to pop off down there because I am quite afraid of this off-camber bit. I've done it a few times in the past, but regularly I just pop down here. However, it's the beginning of the season and you don't want to just jump into the gnarly stuff straight away. Let's be measured, let's be intelligent, and let's cruise into a mountain bike season where we all stay fit and healthy. So today, I'm just gonna take B+ line, B+. I'm gonna take the B+ line, which is down this slab and around. And it's still fun, it's still enjoyable. Chill, enjoyable, fun. Mountain biking is great. This is the first long slab I ever did in Squamish. I had no idea what I was doing. I certainly was not using my front brake and I just skidded all the way down. It's looking good. There's actually a pretty solid puddle down at the bottom. I love this thing. It looks cool, it's fun to ride. Just go and do it, I guess. Over the roots, up onto this, and we're slabbing. Oh, it's wet. Oh, there's so much grip. Wow. That was really weird. So as I said at the top there, got a little puddle situation going on. What can happen is that trail builders will make drainage solutions, but they can become blocked. And you, yes you, can help out just by literally kicking them open like this. And then hopefully a puddle there will no more be. Solid English right there.
That was great.
This is an off-camber slab. Looks really intimidating. I've talked many a mountain biker down this section. Honestly, your tires will just grip and go straight through. But the tricky bit is just there. Because after this off-camber section, you've got this tricky little corner to deal with. But it's not actually as hard as it looks. It just looks very intimidating. We're on the front wheel, will allow you to turn around this corner. Lots of front off-camber brake and use it like a berm. Look ahead. That's the tip. Use it like a berm and then look ahead and splash Joel with a puddle. This is where I learned about the magic of the front brake. This is what Bony Elbows is famous for. We've got 3 consecutive rock rolls. I have seen some horrific mountain biking down this section, and it's actually what led me to repivot my channel to be more about helping mountain bikers become more comfortable when they go for a ride. So this one guy, I don't know how he made it this far. He dropped in. First of all, he sprinted into this. His pedal, one pedal was lower than the other one. When you drop a pedal to the bottom, your weight will go forwards. So we get down, he gets down after the second one and just fully goes over the bars and tomahawked his way down the final slab. It was horrible. He was fine, but then his mate came and laughed because he missed the crash. I've also seen just people dragging their back brake down this. If you only use your back brake, you're just gonna carry on picking up speed. You're probably gonna go faster because you're skidding. And that's where only having the front brake and not even touching the back brake makes these things way more manageable. So that's how you do it. there. Step, like that. Bing bong. I'm gonna go middle. Oh, we've got to do this thing. But it's always very unnerving because you've got this first bit here, which doesn't look like your bike is going to go over, but probably will. Oh no. No decision. Oh, I tell you how easy it is, and then I just like suddenly don't feel like it. Oh! It felt like I went a bit weightless a couple of times there. It's raining now, Joel. If this trail is this wet, then the other ones will be more wet. We'll save that for another video. If you enjoyed this video and you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button. And if you enjoyed what I did today, hit the like button. But most importantly, watch it twice. Cheers, punters. I'll see you next time.